Family, this is an important video. I'm down $500 today. And the reason is because I was selling Misty off. I took my losses on Misty pretty much. Got a few calls out there. We're not doing too well. We got time though. But things are down, family. But when things are down, an opportunity presents itself every time. Like this Stella, I want 500 more Stella. I got a limit order on there. If it come down to 26 cents, I'm gonna buy 500 more so I can have 1,000, right? So we just waiting in the bushes watching. And if XRP come down to my dollar cost average, 128 or below, 228 or below, I'm gonna start buying it again, right? We doing good on Solana. But this is what I wanna go to on here, y'all. Now check this out. Now y'all see that OMAH at the top? Now how I do my portfolio is based on allocation, how much money I have in each position. And as you can see that Misty is no longer my top holding anymore. Reason being, because Misty, the NAV has just took over on it. It's just killed the stock price. And it's gonna kill your return on Misty because it will never go back to 30 and beyond. It's actually pulling back. So what I did was I spread Misty out, right? The Misty challenge is probably officially over because I won't hold that much Misty unless I have that many stocks. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And my allocation is 10% holding 1,000 shares of Misty. Maybe one day, but not in the near future, let's say. So now my allocation, OMAH, we got 70 shares of OMAH, right? It's 1911, we got in there, we just hopped in there, right? 1938, right? 70 shares, $1,300. Misty, we still got about 1,000 or so in there, right? 50 shares on Misty, that's it. We down $33, and it's still falling. It's still falling, you feel me? But it's okay. It's gonna pay us on them 50 shares. We're gonna take that money and we're gonna put it into one of these other companies, you know? Any other company that you got for that much. I got this builder's first source, right? And what this is, y'all, this is a company that supplies the materials for the United States, right? All the building, manufacturing, factory, built roof, trussel, all kind of stuff. And they provide lumber and different things as well. And if you look at this company, let's go look at it. If you look at that 52-week high, it says $203. And if you look at that 52-week low, it says $103.81. And if you look at that P ratio, it says 14.1. So the P ratio tells you how many dollars you have to put in before you get $1 back. So we would have to put every $14 that we put into this company, we're gonna get $1 back. And honestly, I'll take that all day long. So I went and bought 10 shares of this company at 107 because the low is 103. And this thing can shoot back to $200. That's a couple $1,000, you know. That's about $1,000 I can make if it goes. But I'm just gonna get this and hold it, family, and it's gonna be one of my runners, one of my money makers with NVIDIA and all those companies that I got, right? So that builder's first source, that's a sleeper company that y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see why I went into that company. And then SCHD, I boosted my allocation on that. I got 30 shares of SCHD. We down 1%, which I ain't tripping about that at all. But SMH, we still got 3 of them. But we just add to the portfolio, if you can see, family. Like how we stretched Misty out. We reduced the allocation of Misty to 50 shares. We had 180 shares, y'all. But it was killing our money, you know? So we had to bring that price all the way down. Then we got NVIDIA still working for us. We still up 38% on NVIDIA. We got it at $94, right? So we just being patient, waiting for these stocks to come back down. Amazon, which at 201, we still up 17% on Amazon. So, you know, that's cool. We ain't tripping about it. But what we want to do is we just want to monitor these stocks and we want to buy them when the time is optimal, so that we can make money as they come, right? You know, go up in value, and we get the little dividends from SCHD every quarter, OMAH, MSTY, and then JEPQ right here, right? This company right here is gonna throw you a dividend back of I think it's about 48 cents, 50 cents, somewhere off in there, you know, for holding this, right? So we got a small allocation of this, but the gains from Misty, we'll be throwing them back into JEPQ and SCHD and OMAH, right? To build those positions out. And then the money that we put into the portfolio, that we hold in the portfolio, we'll be buying stocks as they come down to a position and a level that we like, right? So now we have about 8 stocks from Misty, right? Misty bought us Builders, Misty bought us Omaha, Misty bought us SCHD, Misty bought us SMH, Misty bought us Amazon, JPQ, Amazon, and Bitcoin and XRP. When we first got started, y'all remember, we was using Misty, the gains, the dividends, to buy Misty and XRP and Bitcoin every day, $5 a day. Y'all remember that, right? I want y'all to remember that, because that's a staple in this portfolio. Now we building a strong, stable portfolio that we can have for a lifetime, right? And once we get these other dividends to where we need them to, we can just sell the rest of Misty off and put it in SMH, put it in the SPY, something like that. Put it in SPLG if you can't afford the SPY. That's a cheaper version of the SPY. Same thing, but it's just cheaper. All right? Now, I want everyone to start to lower the allocation into Misty. Now, if you're buying Misty, stop, right? Let it pay you the dividends, and when it comes back down close to your dollar cost average price, I need you to sell it, right? And I need you to sell it because it's going to kill your NAV, or your stock price, so to speak, if you continue to hold it, right? So I need y'all to really listen to that, right? Don't get punch drunk on Misty to where you think you're going to retire on it, because it's not that type of stock. It's a cash cow where you pull the money and you build your portfolio out like I'm showing y'all right in front of y'all. I got all these positions now, and we got multiple shares, you know. We got hundreds of shares now because of Misty, you know, and we want to keep accumulating these shares because of Misty. If Misty throw us that dividend, we taking that dividend and we just execute. We buying JPQI, we buying SCHD, we buying Omaha, right, every month. And then as those pay us, we'll throw those back in to themselves, right? And the money that we stack, we'll buy long-term positions in NVIDIA, in Amazon, and in Builders, as they stay at prices, as they come down to prices where we can buy. Now, the only one I would be buying right now is that Builders. You know, as it come down, it might come down 105, 103 even. It might come down 100. You know, but if that thing come under 103, I'm gonna get back in here and I'm gonna buy 5 more shares. Y'all hear me? So this is how we moving. Now we back on our investing phase. We getting a few dividends, and we putting those back in, building SCHD, building Omaha, building JPQ, JEPQ, right? So keep all that in mind, what we doing with these stocks, family, and just stay encouraged. And don't be afraid to shift and pivot. I told y'all, don't fall in love with these stocks. We're here to make money. We use our knowledge to make smart money moves that will set us up 5 to 10 years from now. I love y'all, family. Peace.